Reynolda House showcases one of America's most authentic examples of a country estate built between 1912 and 1917 by tobacco magnate R.J. Reynolds and his wife Catherine. Named to the National Register of Historic Places, the museum exhibits works of art dating from 1775 to the present, including pieces by Jacob Lawrence, Jasper Johns, Frederick Church, and Georgia O'Keeffe. Within the house, you'll find yourself surrounded by original furniture, architecture, and decorative accessories as you relive the jazz era. Explore an exhibition of vintage clothing, accessories, and toys belonging to members of the Reynolds family from 1889 to the 1960s. On a beautiful day, you may want to take a walk in the footsteps of Catherine Reynolds and enjoy her magnificent gardens. More than formal gardens, acres of meadows, woodlands, and wetlands can be found on the Reynolda estate. The restored 1913 greenhouse is magnificent. Wander through the conservatory to see the collection of tropicals, including many varieties of orchids. The gardens have been restored to their original splendor and represent the best in garden design of the early 1900s. They are intended to express Mrs. Reynolds' love for plants and gardens. Designed by Thomas W. Sears, a prominent Philadelphia landscape architect of the early 20th century, there are more than 700 varieties of plants that are guaranteed to pique your interest any time of the year. If you prefer a longer stroll, there are nature trails that wind through the meadows, woodlands, and alongside the wetlands that remain at the former Lake Catherine. Historic Reynolda Village was originally designed to resemble a quaint English country village. It began as a series of buildings supporting the operation of the estate, including state-of-the-art dairy barns, a school, cattle sheds, a blacksmith shop, and cottages for the supervisory staff and their families. Now Reynolda Village houses some of Winston-Salem's best shops and restaurants. Have fun exploring in the gardens and the village.